Hello guys, good evening. It is Shanique Savage of Savage Makeup Artistry, and tonight I'm bringing you something a little bit more different to introduce another talent that I do, and I wanted to share it with you guys here on YouTube. So tonight's look isn't a makeup look. It's going to consist of, focus on the skirt that I actually made. My long trailing lace skirt that I made for Beat Piece Inc.'s Masquerade Ball. Yeah, it was pretty easy. It only took me like, there's a couple of hours because I just had to refresh in my memory with how to make clothes, because I've actually hadn't made any type of clothing, and I would say, girl, probably like 5 or 7 years. I think, no. Well, then I didn't complete it, but yeah, last time I tried to make an outfit, it was actually for the baby shower for my daughter, my first child, and she's actually getting ready to be 4. So yeah, that was like 4 years ago, the last time I tried to make something, and I actually ended up not completing it because, I don't know, I was like 9 months pregnant, so I just was like, forget it, let me just hurry up right now and go buy something. So yeah, I ended up loving what I wore, but whatever. Anywho, I'm rambling yet again. But yeah, actually guys, so tonight I'm going to teach you how to make this skirt, this beautiful lace skirt. Like I said, it's very simple and easy. It's a high waist. It's not actually gathered, but the way I'll show you how to make it is to make it appear to be gathered, to give you this fabric so when you walk, it just like drapes over your legs and give you little sexy little Angelina Jolie action right there. Yeah, which is my favorite part. I love high waist and with high slits, but this one is, I would say it's a more sophisticated, classy slit because it's not like all the way up to your thigh or right there, and it's not showing the entire time. It's just like you just get a little bit of peekaboo action as soon as you go walk. So it's not too much unless you're like myself, sometimes I gotta just go bam. But in the video, there is one point that I didn't include because I actually didn't really plan on recording it. It wasn't until I was a little bit like, I've already kind of started the process that I was decided like, darn, you know what, that would be a good idea for me to actually record showing how I made this skirt, especially since I haven't done it in a while, so it's kind of like reteaching myself as well, which I feel like could really, help other people out there who wants to learn how to make clothing. So yeah, what inspired me pretty much, I just had this vision in my mind, kind of like, it's actually this look by Kim Kardashian that she did, a red carpet look while she was pregnant. It was a full lace outfit, and she actually wore sexy, well, why did I say everything is sexy when I thought about Kim Kardashian? Yeah, she's hot, but come on now. But yeah, so it's actually a blazer that she wore with her lace ensemble. And originally that's what I chose to wear with the look as well. But her mom said she felt like it actually played it down and it didn't make the look as dressy, for the event. So she talked me into going with my kind of like a sheer robe, almost like a kimono, but she felt like it made it look a bit more dressy. So they usually say, Mama knows best, so I went with what my mama told me. So yeah, I really loved how it turned out. I started shopping around online first to find the perfect lace skirt, and for anything similar to what I was looking for, they wanted at least probably like $150 and up. I wasn't paying all that, so I was like, you know what, it seems pretty simple, so I'll just make it myself. So that's what I did. I went on YouTube and got some ideas, to help me refresh how to drape things to your body and how to make a simple skirt, and I just took it from there. Like I said, I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful lace skirt, and which total only cost me $20. I did go ahead and add a silk, what is it called, a silk slit underneath. It was a bit longer, it came here, so I actually cut it shorter so I could show a bit more legs. I'm a young girl. We want to show a little bit more more leg, and mama ain't get out in a while, so or get to dress up real sexy in a while. So that's what I did. So yeah, I added my little slip underneath. I actually sewed it in with the top part, the belt portion right here, this high waist part. So it's actually sewn into, I guess, about here. But you'll see how I sew in the belt, and you can just attach a slip as well to that. Or if you don't feel like sewing in a slip, you could just find one and wear it underneath. But I added a slip because originally, like I said, I was doing the Kim Kardashian look, and her look was super sexy. She just basically had on some black panties under hers and was like, what? Yeah. But I tried that at first, and I was just looking like, oh my God, like, who does the Kim? But I can't walk around, I can't walk around outside with just my panties like that. Like, yeah, going to the beach, but I don't know, it just felt so different, like going to a classy event, and then like my whole booty be rocking everywhere. So yeah, I just thought it was a little bit too much, a little too much. So yeah, that's when I just decided at the very last minute. That's why you don't really notice as much that I applied the slip. Like, I didn't show me cutting it and fitting it and everything to put it inside of here. So hopefully you still get the same idea when you're looking in. And like I said, I hope I made this tutorial on how to make it's very, very simple. Like, it looks more difficult than what it is because you kind of look like it's draping. But like I said, if you just play around with it, fitting to your body, like if you have a mannequin that's the same size as you, you can do that. I'll show you how, if I were to drape it to a mannequin, and also how to do it on my body as well. I prefer, if you're making something for yourself, drape it to your body so you know how it flows on you, because everybody's body type is different, especially compared to these idealistic mannequins. So yeah, like I said, I hope I made it very simple for you guys. And if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment in the description box below, and let's get right into it. Alright, let's get started. First, you're going to measure the full circumference of your upper waist area as well as your upper hips. And then you're going to measure down both sides from your waist to your hips. And you're going to cut two fabrics that match those measurements. And just layer them together. So you would turn your bottom fabric, your inner fabric, up on its right side, and layer on top of that your lace fabric. So it would be I guess that would be the right side of your bottom fabric facing you, as well as the top right side of your lace fabric laid over top. And now we're just going to seal the edges, your top edges as well as your side edges, just pretty much serging the edges of the fabric together so that there's no fraying, everything stays in place and looks nice and neat. And I'm just showing you how I did that. Now you want to open up that fabric and serge the full circumference of the bottom of that fabric, but they're separately. You're not going to have them laying on top of each other at this point. Now you can see how the edges are all serged, only the top and sides are serged together. So now you're going to open up your fabric, fold it on right sides touching each other, and you're going to sew down the sides with both sides together. You're going to sew down a 1/2 inch seam. Okay, so now you're going to open up that seam, lay it flat. I said lay it flat. Lay it flat to your fabric and create, I guess, about like 1/3 or 1/4 of an inch line down both sides of that open seam. And now you can pin your bottom together. I chose not to do so, but you can pin it together. And we're going to sew a 1/2 inch seam down this bottom perimeter.
Now I'm just showing you how I draped it to a mannequin as well as on myself, how it should fold over so that it appears to be draped. So when you walk, it'll look draped. So now we're only going to sew where the fabrics meet each other. So you would open it up at the top and just sew around where the fabrics lay on top of each other. And now we're going to sew in the belt. As you can see how it's placed inside of the skirt. So the skirt should be flipped inside out. Your belt will not be turned inside out, and you're just going to lay it matching up sides and seams. And we're just going to sew a 1/2 inch border around the top of that. So the way that the belt will be placed inside of the skirt that's already turned inside out, it would make the fabrics be right sides touching each other. So just always try to keep that in mind. Right side should always be touching. And I don't know if you can tell at this point, but I did go ahead and sew in my slit, my satin slip inside. And you just want to keep folding over the edges just to make sure it looks neat and complete. So yeah, our skirt is all completed. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope I made it pretty simple. This is pretty new to me. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. And ciao. Love you guys.